Good evening to all the spirits. In today's session, we're going to seek spirits at two cemeteries in Rhode Island, and that is the Ballou Cemetery and the St. John Cemetery, which is very much right next to each other, just divided by a white picket fence. So if any spirits that reside there want to let me know who they are, all they have to do is put their name on the Spirit Talker app. And I know that Chris CFan Spirit Box just had a session, and I'm wondering if the same families will come through. Also, I just put a fresh new battery in my original EMF meter, which is the black remote device that the spirits can use by putting their energy to lighting it up to yellow, orange, or red to confirm with yes as the answer. These clear balls that you see here, they are for you to tap to say, hey, I'm here, as well as maybe confirming whatever we're talking about. Say if I mention a name and I find you, and you can say that's indeed me. I'm going to use Spirit Talker, and hopefully I'll get some names that again reside in the two cemeteries, and maybe even the names that came through during Chris CFan's Spirit Box session. And if you happen to know who he is, you can say his name. And also have a clear cat ball on the chair for the little ones. This is Detective Lazaria, by the way. And you're probably wondering, why is there a little jewelry box on this display? And I will tell you why. Basically, if any of the children want to guess what's inside, I put a few items in there. And if you get it right, there's a prize. You can even tap that cat ball on top of it if you think you know what's in it. Alright? And I'm apologizing in advance for the two very loud dogs that I cannot control ever. It's going to be like this for a while, so I apologize. It just seems a lot louder to me than it probably is to them. I don't know. I don't know if the last name of the family that... Patience. Are you referring to that you were a patient? Were you a patient in a hospital? Or were you trying to say, please be patient? Or maybe they're letting me know that the dog will eventually quiet down. Just got to give him some time. Be patient. I don't know. I feel like there's somebody out there walking. Probably their dog. And it's stirring up that. I've already tried to do this session many times, and they just keep interrupting. So, bummer, huh? Anyways, so let's see if we get any spirits from the Ballou Cemetery or the St. John Cemetery that's just, right next to it. And if any of the children want to guess what's inside the box, that'd be awesome. If you need to gain any energy, all you have to do is go to the light sources in my room and then come back and try to utilize the tools again. Ideally, if you can put the energy towards the Spirit Talker app and the cat balls.
Infernal.
Infernal. Well, that could be anything. Maybe somebody passed away by the source of fire.
You will find things below.
Okay, that was fast. So they're figuring it out. Are you referring to the burials in the ground in that Ballou cemetery? Does that hide more stuff than bodies? Maybe something that was once there that burned down? You know, maybe fragments of the home, of the settlement, the farm, the ranch. Yeah? So there could be clues to your life.
Surprise.
Surprise. So, I guess maybe I'm on the right track. When they said, you will find things below. So again, maybe below the bodies is more artifacts of their way of living, or even before that, it could have been the Native Americans that once settled there. You know, before the white settlers, it could have been the Native Americans. Oh, okay.
They found my body.
Were you a Native American and they found your body? So is there a mixture of white settlers and Native Americans possibly in that cemetery? I mean, it's good that they found your body. Hopefully you had a proper burial and that your family knew of you and they got to say goodbye. And again, if you... Okay.
My name is Ethel.
Okay, let me try for Ethel. There is indeed two Ethels. We got Ethel Hillsman and Ethel May Wyatt. And then these are the dates, roughly around the same time, 1888 or 1885. And then this one didn't last. Oh, Ethel May, you didn't last very long. So Ethel May was only 4 to 5 years old. And you know what's interesting? I think he may have spotted you, or somebody has that last name May. I mean, middle name May. I remember that. In the session, I remember someone having that last... the middle name being May. I'll look it up again. But, again, here's her headstone for the little girl. By the way, if you're here, little girl, you can tap the cat ball by Oogie Boogie, Oogie Boogie Boogie. And then I'm going to look at the other one. And this is Ethel M. Hillsman. And we got Percy and Harry as their children. She was able to live to 79, and here's her headstone, and here's her information. So there you go. I found two Ethels at the Ballou Cemetery. And I am curious about the May middle name. So Flora May Ray, that's who it was. So Flora May Ray came to, well, not really came, but Elizabeth. Yes, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
I believe he had Elizabeth too. So again, Flora May Ray was one of the headstones he ran into. Real quickly, I'm going to give you this. She was only 9 years old. Again, Flora May Ray. And here is her family, Arnold, Abby. And then her siblings are Albert, Emily, Joseph, George, Arabelle, Carrie, and Laura. Here's all the ones Some of them did not make it to live very long, and some did. So like George didn't make it, Carrie didn't make it, nor did Laura. So sad. So Elizabeth, let me look for Elizabeth, okay? I do remember him running into Elizabeth. Please hold, Elizabeth. I'm a little slower than I should be, but there are 19 Elizabeth. Let's see if I remember which one it was. Shoot. Ah, here it was. Elizabeth Wood Ray. I believe it was that one. Elizabeth Wood Ray. Okay. And here is the family, Jonathan. And then here's the other ones, the children. Okay. So I know that she's over there.
She's over there.
So did I find the Elizabeth that was there? When you put your name, Elizabeth, did I find her? There are 19 though, so I could have, found one of them, but again, there's a lot. I just remember the Ray family. Oh, I remember Sidebottom. I do.
Mandy.
Hold on, Mandy. I remember it. This is another one that I believe he ran into, was the Sidebottom family. And I think it could have been Elizabeth. Is that also another spirit that may have ran into Chris? You can light up anything if we are finding you. We as in me. I know, it's like we. Hold on, for some reason it's not working. Yeah, and there's another Wyatt. Remember how I mentioned Wyatt before? The very, the Ethel? Aha! What are the odds? Hold on.
You're scared of me.
No, I'm not. So Elizabeth is above, my name is Ethel. If I zoom in this, check it out. There's Ethel May Wyatt, and then her mom and her dad. So I'm wondering, maybe that's her mom telling, hey, I'm here. Cool, I found them. Okay, Mandy, that's a good question. Healing? Okay.
Healing.
So I don't think Mandy's there, but maybe Amanda? There is an Amanda. Whoa. Okay. We got Amanda Mowry. She was able to live to 45. So I found you. Amanda, maybe your nickname was Mandy. I found you. Maybe. I haven't even got the chance to look any of these people's names in the other cemetery, but I'm just going off of Elder Ballou. But there is another Amanda Mills and the adjacent or conjoined cemetery. And then I'm going to write down the Ethel. Huh, that's interesting.
Hello, new friends.
So they're putting her in this area too. So I'm wondering if they didn't know which side she was on. That's my guess. And I know that while we were on live chat, I mentioned this, and Chris was not aware that there was 2 cemeteries that he had walked into.
Thank you for respect.
So for the St. John's, there are 8 Elizabeths. So there is some more on that side. And we're trying to look for this name, by the way, eventually. That last name. We'll see. All right. So maybe it was also her. There could have been 2. Maybe it was the one I just pointed to. If it was the one I just pointed to, you can light up. I'll point at it again. This one right here. Oh, hey.
My name is Dorothy.
Dorothy. I do remember seeing a Dorothy there. Interesting enough, even though that's also the grandmother's name of Chris. But Dorothy, I remember seeing you in the list. See? There's one. Okay. Didn't live very long. Maybe in the 60s? Oh, 54? Okay, I have to go apparently really fast on these spirits. All right, Dorothy, hold on. I gotta check the blue one. We're doing really well in the names. Oh, that's what it was. It was Dorothy. Dorothy Reed Ray. I remember now. There's also Dorothy Lee Forgette. So yeah, wow. Okay, cool. My back's hurting. I don't know why, but I think it's because of the angle. Hold on. So I found the Dorothys. Oh.
Don't upset him.
All right. Don't know who I would be upsetting. Is it the Ray family? Is there somebody in the Ray family, one of the men, that I might be upsetting? So we're doing good. We are finding spirits that reside there. And there's a possibility of one of the ones that, again, kind of, how do you call it? Pushed Chris to go to their headstone, and he found them. So cool. The reason why I'm doing it on the very same day that it aired is because I feel it's fresher in my mind. And maybe they might be here to activate things for us. And interesting enough, during the Spirit Box voice session, I kept hearing cat ball, cat ball, cat ball. But his cat ball never went off. So if you want to have fun with the cat balls, I have plenty. And again, if you happen to know what's inside the box, you can tap the cat ball on the lid with the little girl in it, or the lady. It's going to be fun to find out what's in it, if you ever do. And if nobody figures it out, I'll keep playing the game. All right, Joe.
Joe.
Hi, Joe. Let's see if there's a Joe here. There's plenty of Joes. Oh, never mind. There's only one Joe. It was adding the L at the end. So Joe Turner, 1856 to 1926. Is this you? Are you coming through, Joe? Joe Turner.
Scary.
Scary? Joe Turner. Oh, is it scary because I found you very fast? Like, whoa, she's quick. So he was 70 years old. Here's his headstone. So he's with the Bradbury family. There's Joe, Harriet, and Esther. Okay. And I didn't get the chance to look up at the other cemetery, but I will do that in a second here. I got no Joe. So I think we definitely found the Joe that resides there. Again, Joe Turner. So hello. And it did say don't upset him, and then said Joe. I'm trying not to upset him. I didn't type in Joseph, just Joe. But if I did Joseph, there are plenty. There's 12. Okay. I'm going to ignore this.
Heroin.
Yeah, I'm ignoring that. Sometimes Spirit Talker can put stupid things on, and that's one of them. Okay, so again, I have 12 Josephs.
Faces in fog.
Okay. Now, Joseph Sidebottom. I do remember, again that. Joseph Whipple. I do remember that. I remember, I'm playing games.
I'm playing games.
So either they're fooling around with the Spirit Talker and just spewing out randomness just because they think this is fun. Okay, I guess. if you really want to have fun, again, there are these clear balls. If you tap the one on the lid with the lady laying down and you think you know what's in it, you can tell me what's inside it. So again, we're getting pretty much all the names that have come through do reside in this specific cemetery, and it's a conjoined cemetery. So thank you again for coming through. If you are again playing games, ha ha ha. I guess you're playing with me. And that's kind of why I wanted to let the children have fun with the Guess What's in the Box game. Again, there's a prize for them. They might like the prize. Aw.
Mom.
Mom, is there a little child out there that misses their mom? There's a lot of mommies, so I know, there are some that lost their babies and their kids.
Beard.
Beard. That's been a while since I got beard. Did you happen to have a beard? To maybe a male spirit that resides here, maybe Joe? Did you happen to have a beard? Or maybe they're asking me to go and look up beard. Beard could also be last name. No. So maybe a description of the person that's here speaking? Okay.
It's my happy place.
So where you're resting is your happy place? The Cumberland Ballou Cemetery is your happy place? So I don't have beard as a last name, so again, it's probably a description of the spirit here. Again, it could have been Joe. Because he was up to age 70. And again, if you know who C Fans is, can you tell me by putting his name on the screen? Again, C Fans Spirit Box, who went and spoke to you. He used a different app called Sono X10 that allows you to use voices versus text. So I think you guys definitely came through.
1940s.
Okay, let's see. I'm just going to type in 1940. Give it an exact to maybe 5 years, give or take. Well, there's plenty. There's a 1942, Sarah Jane Blackwood. A 1943, Edward Botkin. John Breesford. James Caldwell. George Cash. Freelove Dexter Jinx Crooks. Flora Estelle Ballou Follette. And it just there's so many. There's Emma Hastings, Frances Heaton, Bertha, Jane, Walter, Elizabeth Hunter, Again, these are just from 1940 to 1945. Frank Jenks, Fred Jones, Edwin Lee, Georgina Marks. Oh, Monk.
Monk.
Whoa, that's kind of cool. So in Anywhere South session, Josh and Kelsey, they mention a monk. And I just did a session involving, what was it, Chester, England, how there was a monk that happened to haunt. I don't know if there's a monk in this, but I'm wondering if the monk is finally coming out, even though it's, very delayed reply. But it's funny how I got monk. I never got monk before. So hello to the monk who's here. So again, these are the names I'm hoping to get. Is the last name there? Hopefully. Or the Ray family. So monk, I don't know if I'm able to... Aww.
Baby.
Baby. Is there a baby that I need to find? I'm sure there is a baby in here. But I just don't know if I can find it unless it's like, I'm sure there is a baby, if not many, that reside there. Again, I'm not getting these words before until now. It's so interesting that each session I get different words to come out, as if these are the spirits from that area. Like monk, I, again, didn't get before, and now I'm getting it. And the odds of Anywhere South, Josh and Kelsey having a session in Ireland, and it had a monk story. What are the odds, right? Maybe they wanted me to tell about Anywhere South and Josh and Kelsey instead of Sea Fans. They were like, hey, don't forget to shout out them too. Unfortunately, again, there's done. That's what you wanted me to do?
Done.
Is that what you wanted me to do? The monk wanted me to give a shout out to Anywhere South, Josh and Kelsey. Can you light up anything? The EMF meter? Cat ball? Is that what you were trying to do? We were trying to thank them? You didn't get to because you got those unfortunate young kids, teenagers that were goofing off up in the upstairs and interrupting, and you couldn't say thank you? Well, here's your chance to say thank you to them. You can light up a cat ball or go strong on the EMF meter if this is the monk. So in the Ballou cemetery, it has 825 records. So that's just that cemetery. Again, there's 2 cemeteries. I'm sure there's a baby in there. I don't think baby is a name, but I could type it in maybe. No, I have nobody that had just typed in baby in that cemetery. Maybe this one? No. No baby. Maybe middle name? No. Okay, I just thought I'd give it a try. So if you are a baby, if you want to tell me your name or maybe your parent's name, I can maybe find you. Okay.
One man here.
So if there's one man in this room, let me know who you are. I know I had Joe earlier. Again, this is Detective Lazaria seeking spirits at the Ballou Cemetery, and the one can join the St. John's. So again, this is supposed to be a cool session, learning about who you are, as well as maybe telling me what's inside the box if you want to have fun, if you're a kid, or you can light up any of these cool cat balls. But again, I just thought it was so interesting how I get words I don't get. Baby and monk. So interesting. Is there a baby that passed away in the 1940s? Because it said 1940s and a monk and then a baby. Maybe there was a monk that helped a baby pass, or like cross over. Like the family resorted to a monk to help their baby spirit cross over. Which could be, right? It doesn't have to be a monk buried here. It could be them going to a monk because they lost their baby. And I'm assuming it happened in the 1940s, which doesn't help me. So 1940. There's 4. Let's go with this first.
Night whispers.
Okay, so while I'm waiting, I'm going to look for... So we got Flora, Ballou, Follette. And there's a picture of her, by the way, when she was young. And she had 1 child, but he grew up. That was George. So again, I don't know. I just had a gut feeling I had to show you that picture. Nobody in the 1940s, or 4D, 1941. I'll find them. Ooh, another one. Here's Free Love. Oh, that's not a good picture because it's not. So there's a lady again. Free Love. That's her name. So you guys can see little pictures of them. And nope. Again, trying to find anybody that happens to have a child that didn't make it in the 1940s. I might find them if you can give me an extra name. It might narrow it down. I'm going to 1942. Nope. Nope. The woman scares me. Oh.
The woman scares me.
So I'm getting a lot of people that were able to be grown-ups, which is good. Yeah, interesting. No babies yet in the 1940s. I'm at 1945 right now. But nothing. They're all able to live at least. Nobody passed away in 1946. What are the odds of nobody passing away as a baby? Maybe it was someone else. All right, I'll try. I'm a detective. I don't give up. But I'm not getting anybody that passed away in the 1940s. Yeah.
Wrath.
I tried. I did try. So hopefully you guys understood I did give it a try, but I couldn't find anybody that was a baby with the 1940s. So maybe that wasn't a baby, but yeah. Oh wait, that's right. What's inside the box? There is no baby. Nothing tied to a baby or a monk. Oh, also, I lol at this one, by the way. I try to do the inside the box, and that's what they put too. I'm like, come on, seriously. So there's definitely a jokester type spirit. I think which again, this was yesterday night. I think they were still thinking, nope, it's in the box. And I'm like, seriously, no. Again, 4 different items. Oh, Winifred. Okay, there's got to be a Winifred.
Winifred.
All right, Winifred. We got none in Ballou. But let's see if there's one in the other one. Oh, there is a Winifred. Winifred whacked at the St. John's one. Oh my God.
Raymond.
Well, it's not just that, but look, baby. I found the baby. They told me the baby. Is that the baby? They're going, yes, that's the baby. I found the baby. Winifred Watt. They told me they found it. Okay, wow. Again, wow, we found the baby. Aw, and there's nobody linked in her page, like her parents. Aw. Her brother didn't make it either. Ernest, 1890 to 1896. He passed away 6 years after, what do you call it? Only 6 years old. I'm so sorry. This is so sad. And hi, Raymond. I'll get to you if you're my grandpa. Hi, Grandpa Ray. So yeah, there's Ernest. I think John W-A-T-T was the dad because he was born 1866. And the mother is Catherine Watt. She was born 1864.
One lady here.
Okay. Again, this is cool. We found a connection to the baby. Raymond, I'm in this St. John Cemetery. I'm going to go ahead and type in Raymond. No. Maybe this one? Ballou? Otherwise, it's Grandpa saying hi. Nope, never mind. We got a Raymond. Raymond Walker, 1911 to 1949. Check that out. Raymond Walker. We're finding people. There you are. So Raymond Walker, you were 38. Very young. Oh, shoot. That's why. Okay, here's the story about Raymond and why he passed away at this age. Aw. I'm so sorry. Aw. So hopefully you guys got a chance to read that. And here's his parents, William and Ada. Raymond, were you the one that was 38 that just said his name? Can you light up anything? Were you trying to tell me your story? Again, I got a Raymond. I did find one Raymond in Ballou Cemetery. And you were only 38 if this is the one. Can you light up anything to confirm that I found you?
Do you believe?
Do I believe? Yes, I do believe in spirits. That's why I'm speaking to you. I'm giving you guys a chance to use this app to communicate to me as well as others. And these clear balls that you haven't got the chance to light up yet, maybe you don't know how. All you have to do is get your spiritual fingers and tap anywhere, and if it doesn't go off right away, give it a wiggle. See, like this one? You just give it a wiggle, you know? Crime?
Crime.
Did somebody commit a crime? Can you light up anything? Did somebody commit a crime? I don't know if it'll tell me if you did. What's your name, the one that supposedly committed a crime? Or maybe you could tell me what the crime was back then. I mean, in the 1800s, I'm assuming could be like money related. or maybe you, somebody. I don't know. So here's a recap. I know I haven't been doing that. I'm so sorry. That's my bad. I hope you guys are enjoying the session. Literally, I'm getting everything connected. This is amazing. The fact that it said baby, and I did find the baby. When I was actually fun enough trying to look for a baby.
There?
There, yes. I was trying to look for the baby in the cemetery, but I kept going thinking it was in the 1940s. It ended up being Winifred. W-A-T-T is the last name. I found the baby. Or shall I say they told me how to find the baby. I'm sure there are others, but that's interesting how, again, there's only one Winifred, and she was a baby. I just hope everybody that is resting there is at peace. If not, I can say a prayer. And I'm sorry for Raymond Walker to unfortunately be stricken at work and passing away at age 38. And yeah. So I don't know if I can type in things like crime in the bio. No. Brown eyes?
Brown eyes.
Is that what you had when you were living? Did you have brown eyes? Was that Raymond? Let me know he had brown eyes. I mean, he was the last one that, or it did say one lady here too, but the last name I got was Raymond. I'm wondering if he had brown eyes. Yeah, I'm not so sure why my cat balls keep wanting to focus. I don't know if it's the love sticker or not. Alright, so I'm going to give this another, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, and then I'm going to probably end it, and there could be a part 2. We shall see. But for sure, we're enjoying this session. We're finding people that reside in the Ballou Cemetery and the St. John Cemetery. Now it's focusing on something. Ugh. It's either going to be blurred or trying to focus on something. Can't win, huh? Is there somebody trying to tap a capital and that's why it's trying to go beard again?
Beard.
Wait. Oh my god, are you trying to describe Chris? Oh, good lord. Hold up. You're trying to describe Chris? He does have brown eyes and a beard. Again, beard, twice, brown eyes, beard. Are you trying to describe that you saw Chris? Okay, in case people are unsure who this is. Hold on, I'm trying to... I mean, it's not the best picture. I'm just trying to find anything on Google real quick. And then, again, that's Chris, a very old video.
The noise was me.
So again, he does have brown eyes and a beard. And you're going bonkers. Did I find him? So you were trying to describe Chris. Because it said beard before, and then it said brown eyes. That is so interesting. Cool. Again, I haven't had beard in a very long time in my sessions. And then I know it's not the best, it's again very bad quality because again I'm zooming in. But again, here's another photo of him. Or you can just go to his channel, CFans Spirit Box, and please subscribe. His content is amazing. Isn't it? You guys came to him and you made him come to you. If you again enjoyed Chris AKC Fans visit and you want him to come back, please light up anything, ideally a cat ball or red on the EMF meter. Okay, that requires a little bit more juice on the EMF meter. I'm going to go a little bit. Oh, explain the lights.
Explain the lights.
Well, there's lights in the room, and that's for you to gain the energy. The light that you're seeing on this black device is called the EMF meter, but if you get close to it and it lights up, it's a strong yes. So yellow is just yeah, yes, and then orange and red, it's a very much yes. Like yes, yes, yes. If that makes sense. And then these cat balls, when they do get tapped or held or moved, they light up too. They only light up by us, humans or spirits. So if you were to do it, it'll let me know you're right here. Oh, okay. Hit. Did you try to hit a cat ball? But it didn't go off? If you tried and it didn't go off, try another one. I know sometimes they can be finicky, but they are fun to play with.
Activity.
Activity. Okay, so you guys are trying to actively hit them? Okay. Do you need me to tap them again? I'm going to tap this one. Oh, I see. Take it. Dang it. I think this one's dead. Okay. And then, of course, there's this one. Oh, are you kidding me? None of them? Okay. Thank you for letting me know that you were having difficulty tapping them. Okay, let's have them turn off all the way and then try again, okay? I do apologize. Can you try again? Because it sounded like you were trying to hit them actively, and that's why they weren't going off, because they weren't perfectly easy for you. Maybe now? Again, if you enjoyed Chris's visit and you want him to return, please tap a cat ball for him, and he will. And I think he probably even wants to go live there. So if you want him to come back, please tap a cat ball for him to know that you guys want him to come back. It seems like you enjoyed his company. I'm assuming you were trying to describe him, by the way. So, if you can't do the guessing game, again, just focus on the energy that you need to tap a cat ball for, again, Chris.
Who can help me?
Well, when you say who can help me, you have to tell me who you are, and I can say a prayer for you. And maybe even see if it's any spirit guides that can guide you to maybe to the light, if you haven't found your light.
Environment.
Are you in a sticky situation? Is there an environment that you can't get out of? Sorry, I have to adjust things and maybe adjust my thing. This is how my hand is. I can't bend it. Like literally I'm smushed. Sweaty too.
Appreciation.
Oh, do you appreciate that he came? Spirits? So you appreciated that Chris came? I don't know how many visitors actually stop and give you a chance to speak yourself instead of just walking right on through. He stops, he hears you, he finds you, he communicates, and then he continues to do the same thing for others. And again, he found, okay, dare.
Dare.
Yeah, I dare you to tap a cat ball. There you go. I dare you to tap a cat ball. If you dare Chris to go back, I dare you to tap a cat ball. I got 9 minutes until my 1 hour mark, and then I'm going to probably end it. But again, there could be a part 2 after I do some errands. Do you want to do a part 2? Are you enjoying this? Because I feel like there's more names to come out. So if you are enjoying this, light up the EMF meter to maybe yellow or orange. I might have to zoom in. I don't know if this zooms in. Okay, hold on. So again, when I film and I use the bar on the left and I zoom in, is it zoomed in during the session? I forget. Okay, I am zoomed in. Can you please, again, if you want to do a part 2, because I'm running out of time, can you go to the yellow, strong, or orange? Or you oopsie
Implies.
Implies? So you're implying me to do part 2? All right, well, again, zoomed out. Implies, okay. Oh, it said dare and then implies. It implied to say, Chris, I dare you to come back. Got it. So you weren't saying, okay, I get it now, right? Implies, dare. So you're daring Chris to return back. All right, Chris, AKC fan, they dare you to come back, and possibly during live, or while being live, or at night. Do you want him to come at night? Do you want him to do a nightly visit? Do you dare him to do a nightly visit? Or just daytime? You want a daytime one?
Destruction.
Destruction? Yes, there are a lot of headstones that were unfortunately damaged or fell over. There is some, I don't know why, if it was just wear and tear on Mother Nature, the environment, or if there was people that actually kicked it and made it fall. Again, these are good stones, very heavy, big stones, and they fell off their bases. So again, I think that's what they're letting me know. So I don't know. Again, I think you might have to return at some point, Chris. You found a good cemetery, the Ballou cemetery, which again has a conjoined cemetery, which is that St. John's one. I think it's just divided by that white picket fence that you just stepped over, which also was damaged. Any more names? I got a few more minutes. And I think somebody's definitely doing something because my thing keeps going in and out of focus. So again, if you're here, you got a few more minutes. I was hoping to see if I can get a name of the ones that kind of called in very early in the session. Aw.
I feel free now.
Remember who it said who can help me? Does that mean you guys got the help? The one that said, can you help me? And now you feel free? I don't know what I did, but you're welcome. It's good to know that you feel free now. Or maybe by having Chris talk to you, you feel more free. Knowing that, you know, you're not gone. You have a chance to still speak. I swear, my thing is going berserk on the focusing, and I'm not sure if it's a spirit coming in or if it's trying to focus on that jewelry box. Maybe if I do it this way. Okay, I shifted it to see if it's the spirit trying to cause the chaos on the focus. And they're trying to tap a capel still. They're struggling. Again, if they tap a capel, it's a for sure, please visit us again.
That was her.
That was her. So the person that was trying to ask for help and that feels free, that was her. Was she trying to thank me by getting in the camera? Well, at least in the view of the camera, she was probably saying thank you, and unfortunately I can't see her. Well, you're welcome, whoever that is. Winifred, maybe? I don't know. Was it the last little girl? Winifred? Are you saying thank you for finding you? Well, you're welcome. I mean, if it wasn't for somebody to put your name in, I probably would not have found you, as there was 825 just in that cemetery. Okay, well,
My name is William.
hold up, William. There's a lot of Williams, but I'm wondering if one of the last names have Ray or that P one. 35 Williams, because again, it's a very popular name back then. I believe he mentioned Whipple, but I don't think it was William Whipple Jinx. Ah, crap, what happened? Again, I got the William Albert Marks. Here's William Marks, by the way. Again, if they have a photo, I can give you guys a little clip of that. Ah, that's right.
Frustration.
Oh, I know now. He went to the area of the tree and he mentioned the Thayer family. And I believe he mentioned the William. Is that you? William Thayer? There's two William Thayers, by the way. Again, they were by the tree. So, William. Actually, never mind. It's just doubled accidentally. So, William, did I find you? The one that may have contacted Chris? Or maybe he came to you? So William was 72. His parents was Washington Thayer and Anna Thayer. His wife is Henrietta and their child is George Henry Thayer. His siblings are John, Gideon, James, Susan, and again another George. So if this was you, hello. And there's also William Whipple. He may have gone and had contact with. Can't remember everybody, but yeah. So again, there's 35 Williams, and I hit my 1 hour mark, which is, yeah, frustration because you really wanted to keep going. That's probably why they said frustration, because they knew the 1 hour has been met. Call?
Call.
Do you want to call it like part 2? We'll call this part 1, and we'll go to part 2 in a little bit. Give you some time to gain energy. Okay. So that's what you want me to do? All right, let me just, in case it's a last name, I doubt it. No. All right, they want to call this the end of part 1. So thank you again to the spirits from Ballou Cemetery as well as the St. John's Cemetery in Cumberland, Rhode Island. Everybody that has come through pretty much has been found. I don't know about the monk, but maybe he was just a part of the story. Or maybe he came late from my other session. Don't know. So this is Detective Lazaria signing out.